Developing right now, the Oregon Department of Environmental Quality continuing to develop Cape Brown's proposed climate protection program. The department recently extended its public comment period until the end of this month. NBC5's Anthony Carter has more on the state's plans to reduce emissions.
Oregon Governor Cape Brown's executive order to address climate change earlier this year now has the Oregon DEQ looking at the state's options. A public comment period is currently open to help them tackle the problem.
It's really causing some pretty extreme issues in Oregon.
Harriet Stev with the DEQ says it's looking to cut emissions by as much as 80% over the next 30 years. The state's plan is to transition to more natural energy like electric cars.
The idea being that we start to move away from things like gasoline and natural gas and propane, which are fossil fuels that release these emissions.
When Governor Brown issued the order in March, she directed more than a dozen state agencies to take action to reduce and regulate greenhouse gas emissions. The order was signed after a controversial cap and trade bill failed in the legislature amid Republican pushback. The bill would have raised the prices of gasoline and diesel to essentially move businesses away from fossil fuels. The governor said the impacts of climate change will worsen if actions aren't taken quickly.
In Oregon, we're talking about chronic drought situation that's led to some of those really bad wildfires that we've been having. And then there's also kind of longer term issues such as rising sea levels.
The DEQ also says it wants to cut costs tied to the transition. The department plans to give affected industries a funding option if they are required to reduce emissions and aren't able to in time.
And we can help them, whether it's helping them purchase an electric vehicle, helping them switch to a different form of heating, whether it's an electric heat pump or something like that.
Esteve says the fund will also help marginalized communities throughout the transition.
NBC5's Anthony Carter reporting. The Environmental Quality Commission is expected to formally review the plan in December. The public comment period closes on October 25th at 4 p.m. You can visit oregon.gov/DEQ for more information or submit a comment.